What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin, and today we are in the R1S studios, the loaner studios. This is actually another loaner. It's a white one. The El Capitan loaner I had to return because there were some issues with the tailgate. But yeah, so we are going to be doing a couple of things today. The first thing we're going to do is we're gonna charge. We're currently at 46% state of charge, or 130 miles in range. But we're gonna try and charge at a Tesla Supercharger that's compatible with Rivian. And what I wanna find out is if it will allow me to charge without me paying for it. One of the things I asked while getting a loaner was, would the charging cost be included? Because with Tesla loaners, they're included as long as you charge at Tesla Superchargers. Doesn't matter which speed, it doesn't matter where, as long as it's Tesla Supercharger. Tesla loaners that are Tesla will be included in the loaner agreement. So no cost to customers who have Tesla loaners. You could charge. And so by me going to a Tesla Supercharger and just plugging it in, I think, well, for one, it's going to be the higher cost per kilowatt rate, but Rivian is the one that will charge off of the, I guess, credit card on file. Now, the thing is there a credit card on file with these fleet vehicles? Don't know. So we're going to find out. Regardless, I have my A to Z EV adapter, and I still have an active Tesla subscription for non-Tesla vehicles. So I will be charging at the same rate as Tesla owners if I were to fall back on that. So hopefully things work out, whether it's free or I have to use my account, because we're going to be going to many different places today. Afterwards, we're going to be going to Pasadena Rivian Space because the San Gabriel Valley Rivian Club has a meeting, and I just wanted to hang out. And then after that, we're going to go visit our friend Kobra, who we've done videos on this channel with, and we're gonna bring this R1S because he wants to do something with it in a video. So it's gonna be a pretty good day today. We are having a slight drizzle. We've had fires here in Southern California, and so hopefully this is helping out the firefighters, and shout out to them for just taking care of us. This is the schedule today, so let's go. Okay, so we are here in the West Covina Supercharger. I've charged here before with my truck, but I am taking up 2 spots because everyone is using the edges. It kind of sucks that I have to do this, but I want to report in, and we are currently charging at 211 kilowatts in speed. I know it says 100% is the limit, but we're gonna unplug probably at like 60% or so. But as you can see, we are on cabinet 5D, but I'm taking up 2 spots. I did try to just plug it in and use like hopefully a credit card on file or something, but it did it for like a second and it disconnected and says try again, like plug in or unplug and try again. So that's when I realized, I'm like, you know what, I'm just spending too much time. Let me just use my Tesla account and just charge, and it'll just come out of pocket. I think it's like 37 cents per kilowatt hour, so it's not a bad rate. Also, I'm paying $12.99 a month to get those rates. Those are the Tesla owner rates for this particular charging stations at this time, because there's different rates depending on time. Just wanted to give an update. Sitting at 64% state of charge, and I'm still charging at 134, 135 kilowatt in speed. The natives are calm and not upset about me taking up 2 spots. It isn't really that busy here, although I think half of the 24R being used, but I'm pretty impressed that even at this state of charge, I'm still pulling in like 135 kilowatt in speed. I don't believe my Model Y would be doing that. Maybe about 100 kilowatt. So this is pretty good charging curve for the Rivian. Now we do have like cloudy weather. It isn't that cold. It's 66 degrees Fahrenheit, so maybe that's also helping, that it's not really derating. But 66% state of charge, and we've dropped to about 118 kilowatt in speed, which is still not bad. I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and go to about 70%, being that this isn't really too busy and people are all cool and stuff, and no one's giving me that that weird look. So my notifications started kicking on the phone because back at home our power went out, and I wish like we had batteries, but my UPSs are like going off, and my kids called and like, what is all that alarm going off? I'm like, those are the UPS, son. So hopefully the power goes back on, but otherwise I'm not at home. So it's not affecting me, well, until I get home. But yeah, we're gonna be continuing on in just a bit. We're at 68% state of charge, 190 miles in range, and it says it'll end in 2 minutes, and 120 kilowatt. Arrived here in Pasadena. I hope this is free parking here. Last time I was here, it said it was, but we got a couple of R1Ss, R1Ts right over there. And over here at the corner, we have the Rivian space in Pasadena. Now down the street, I saw a couple of, actually a handful of Porsches. And I believe there is a Porsche dealership over there, and they might have a little Sunday fun day meetup down the street over there. But we are here in Rivian, Pasadena, and we're gonna go check things out. All right, we are checking out a green R1T quad motor, and what's unique about this, he has some Toyo tires on here, all-terrain tires. Other manufacturers are now coming out with different tire selections for all-terrains, and check out the running boards that he has. It's a little different with yellow trims on it, so it looks pretty nice. All right, we are finished with the meeting, and man, guess what? I won a prize again. So the second time I've gone to a meeting with a Rivian group, and I won again. And this time I won like a cooking setup. Man, I really have less excuse to not go and just go camping or something. But we're gonna try. There's a couple of events coming up. There's like a cleanup over in Barstow this month, and I think in November they are going to Death Valley somewhere. I've sent Abby the information, so hopefully she would want to go. Otherwise I may have to go solo, but we'll see. But the other thing too is I have to make sure we have accommodations, like a place to sleep. Unlike with like the Model Y, we could easily just fold everything down. In the R1T, there might be a little bit of adjustments or something, but we'll figure it out. I mean, there's still some time. But yeah, I want like a cooking thing and probably do a video on that. And but yeah, we are now headed to our next destination. And I also bought some shirt. On the way to meet a friend, I saw this helpless Model X on the side of the road. I thought they needed help, and as soon as I approached, they started pulling out. So I'm gonna go follow them. All right, we are here. It turns out it's our good friend Kobra that was in that troubled Model X, and he wasn't in trouble. He was just waiting. So I got my boy right here. We're just comparing because he has a 7-seater 2020, right? 2020 Model X long range. And he just wanted to do a quick comparison between his 7-seater versus the R1S 7-seater that I got as a loaner. So check that out. You know, one thing I gotta let y'all know, because this is the first time I actually took a peek inside. His wood trim is pretty dope. Look at that. Look at the pattern on this thing. I thought it was aftermarket, but he said no, this is stock. Our walnut trim long range, the pattern on the wood doesn't look like this, man. I'm telling you, this is why I like the older style, the older generation stuff. So it has more character in my opinion. And you know, arguably I prefer the vertical screen than the horizontal. Is it portrait mode or something? Portrait screen?
Yeah, you know what? I prefer it for maps. For me, it works a little better.
Yeah. So I like that.
But not for media. If you want to view media, it's...
Yeah, I don't really watch that stuff, so... Oh, but no screen on the second row. But USB-C, same spot. USB-A ports right there. Are these cup holders?
Those are cup holders.
All right, there you go, cup holders right there. And his second row could sit 3 people, and then the third row is similar size in the Plaid. So, not bad at all. Yeah, we are behind the scenes with Kobra. He is doing one of his videos. He wanted to check out the R1S loaner and check it against his Model X 7-seater. All right, so we had a little fun afterwards and just did a little 0 to 60 thing. Something I didn't record, but Kobra got it on his camera. I put this thing on sport mode. I could have sworn the his long range would hold up, but I left them. I actually eased up as soon as I noticed that I left them. So go check out his video. I'm gonna try to get the footage and add it to this video too. But man, I don't know. But now I'm actually like, how would the Plaid hang with the quad on this thing? Because he has a 2020 long. Had a little bit of lunch. So today was a pretty fun day, pretty eventful day. Won a couple prizes. Hung out with some Rivian people. Hung out with Kobra to go check out his 7-seater Model X. But that's pretty much about it. If you are planning to get a Tesla or a Rivian, I got referral links in the video description below. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.